What's up, everybody? This is Dennis Smith of the Alternate Timeline. Thank you for tuning in today, and I have a video that I'm excited about sharing with you guys. Kind of a speculation type video based off of the things that we've heard and leaks and rumors that have come out recently. So sort of a mix of what we know and then speculation based off of what we know. So before we start, if you would, super smash that like button for me and subscribe to the channel for more. Definitely will be making more videos like these, so stay tuned for that. Full spoiler warning, I will be hitting on some spoilers that have come out recently, specifically dealing with the Marvels, so definitely head on out of here if you're not interested in that, and come back later if you're up to it. But if you are, this is the video for you, and I hope you guys have fun, so enjoy. So I wanted to kind of touch on another side story that the MCU could build up on their road to Secret Wars. So let's start with some of the recent events that we do know. We know that WandaVision was the very first project that kind of kicked off the Multiversal Saga, and I could see a story coming back full circle from that. In WandaVision, we of course dove deeper into Wanda Maximoff and saw sort of the beginning of her becoming the Scarlet Witch. We also, in that show, was introduced to a character named Monica Rambeau, who in the comics has many names like Photon, like Spectrum, and actually in the comics she was referred to as Captain Marvel before Carol Danvers was. So we know she will be a part of the Marvels movie coming out later, and a big part of the MCU going forward for sure. So here's where things get interesting. Now, some of these things have come from inside scoopers and different leakers, and then some of this has been from a recent podcast from the Cosmic Circus, where they dropped some gems on us that I'm going to use here in this video. So we are entering two phases where incursions are going to be a big thing that's going on. They're going to be happening all over the place, occurring during these projects, and multiple characters are going to have to deal with it. An incursion, as many of you know, which was kind of explained a little bit in the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie, is basically when two timelines collide. Two universes collide. Picture the timelines kind of going crazy like how they were on the TVA monitors on the Loki show, or when Sylvie stabbed He Who Remains at the end of the show and we visually saw the white timelines start to branch off and go crazy. So basically when two realities meet head to head, that's what an incursion is, or that's what causes an incursion. Now, something that kind of came out not too long ago is that we heard that these incursions are going to look crazy. Like, it's going to be a big deal when they happen in these movies. And it even got leaked out that one will happen in the upcoming movie, The Marvels. Apparently this is going to be huge, and it will seem as if the whole movie kind of comes to a halt and they'll have to deal with this. Now, this kind of lines up with some of the things that were being said by the Cosmic Circus on their recent podcast episode, which was the only Phase 5 projects that are going to be really a part of this multiversal story are Ant-Man Quantumania, of course, Agatha Coven of Chaos, Loki Season 2, obviously, and then, you guessed it, the Marvels. So this one here is kind of a bigger spoiler on the Marvels and these incursions that are happening, is that, you know, leakers seem to be positive that Monica Rambeau's character will get trapped on the other side of this incursion. Now, this kind of begs the question of why her specifically? Why Monica Rambeau? And is this intentional? So this in itself is intriguing because hopefully we get to see what it's like from her point of view, being trapped on the other side, experiencing this incursion. And it would be super dope if Monica Rambeau was sort of the first character to experience an incursion, and the whole audience gets to experience it with her. And the cool thing about it is Monica Rambeau certainly is capable, being how her story started off in WandaVision, coming back from the snap and being thrust into a whole new situation. So now with her powers, which, you know, in the comics, she's basically a ball of energy. We'll see how it's different in the MCU, but she will be well equipped to be just thrown into a different situation and just handle it. So now let's dig a little deeper. So what's also being said out there in the rumor mill and from the cosmic circus, and this sounds incredibly dope, is that we aren't done seeing the 838 universe, and that it's possible the heroes from that universe could have a bone to pick with our Doctor Strange and our Wanda Maximoff. Apparently the events from Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness will have certain ramifications. Now I love this because this makes Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness an incredibly important movie, and I love when they do that, where they have things going on and then you have to go back to it and realize how important it was. Now here comes sort of my what if scenario about this whole thing. So kind of just mixing these things together and seeing all the pieces that are out there and coming up with sort of a theory, I guess, if you will, is that what if the incursion that happens during the Marvels is the 838 universe and Monica Rambeau is trapped on that side? Now, why is this important? Because this kind of goes back to why did they choose Monica specifically? So bear with me and hear me out on this, and let's add these pieces together. So if the rumors are indeed true, of course, it's interesting that they chose Monica Rambeau to be trapped on the other side, and I'm wondering if there's a reason for that.
I actually don't know what I'm doing here. I'm starting to feel that way myself. I'm Wanda.
So now we know what happened in the 838 universe from Multiverse of Madness. We know Monica has sort of a rocky relationship with Wanda. You know, she was always been there to help her and be there for her, but Wanda always kind of shrugged her off and was definitely harsh towards her until the ending when they had sort of an understanding. But we know they had sort of a rocky relationship. We also know who Monica's mother is, Maria Rambeau. And Monica's mother, of course, in the 838 universe was Maria Rambeau, aka Captain Marvel in that universe. And we know how she was brutally killed by Wanda. Even though it was the least brutal of the deaths that happened in that scene, it was still brutal. So what if Monica Rambeau, being trapped on the 838 side of things, figures out what had happened to her mother, and that the Wanda Maximoff that she knows was the reason her mother was killed in that universe, and somehow that affects her, and the next time that we see Scarlet Witch and a fully powered up Monica Rambeau, it turns into sort of a showdown. This would be something that would be super cool to see, because they could show off just how powerful Monica is in her new powers. Wanda, aka Scarlet Witch, not really being the same person she was by the end of Multiverse of Madness, with her kind of figuring out she was in the wrong and having a change of heart at the end. What if the MCU decides to show off just how powerful Monica Rambeau is against Wanda Maximoff? Of course, Wanda Maximoff not going super hard on Monica Rambeau, not trying to kill her, but having to fight and defend herself against an angry Monica Rambeau would be a crazy thing to see. It would definitely be cool for the MCU to show off Monica Rambeau's powers, fully fleshed out powers, against Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch, and kind of have that story that started the whole Multiversal Saga come full circle here in this situation. Now I want to take one more giant step deeper into this whole thing. So from that same Cosmic Circus podcast, they were even talking about how it's possible that Kang may have wrote the Darkhold, or got a hold of the Darkhold and rewritten it, or just responsible for the Darkhold in general, all in order to manipulate Wanda at this time into everything she has done. Which sounds crazy, but could work in this situation.
Creepy. Right? Yeah. I like it.
I could see after this showdown how Wanda and Monica could turn their attention towards Kang, or Kangs plural, for them both being in this situation that they're in, and both of them having to fight together against Kang or Kangs, would be a duo I would love to see. That would be an amazing duo. And like I was saying before, just this small story that started the Multiversal Saga in WandaVision between Wanda Maximoff and then giving us this character in Monica Rambeau, how this story could come full circle in this Multiversal Saga. Now, wouldn't it be cool to see a fully powered up Monica Rambeau as perhaps Photon go all out against Kang, along with Wanda Maximoff not holding back against Kang's, that would be incredible to see.
No. No.
Especially as Wanda attempts to do good and have her redemption arc, of course. Let's also remember that WandaVision initially wasn't the first show that was supposed to be slated in that first slot in the Multiversal Saga. They definitely rearranged some things, and I'm starting to wonder, maybe, just maybe, that was intentional.
I paved the road. You just walked down it.
To really have this story come full circle as we make our way down this road to Secret Wars, I'm just saying, it's possible it was intentional. Now, of course, I don't think that this is even a main story that they're trying to do in Secret Wars. I think that Fantastic Four is definitely going to play a huge role, be a central story to whatever they're trying to do with Secret Wars. And I also think that whatever is going on with Spider-Man and Sony and Amazon and the Spider-Verse and Miles Morales and the whole Spider-Geddon thing that they're building up over there, I think is definitely going to be an essential story to Secret Wars as well. But it definitely would be cool to see this small story that started this whole Multiversal Saga off in WandaVision, and these characters in Monica Rambeau and Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch, evolve throughout this time and kind of be a big thing that happens and just blossoms on this road to Secret Wars. I think that would be really cool. But that's all I got for you guys in this video. I had a ton of fun making this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is this something that you could see happening? Let me know. Super smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel for more.
Come on.
Definitely want to make more fun videos like this, just speculating and just talking that MCU stuff, especially on this road to Secret Wars. Definitely hang out with me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Hands. You're welcome.